Namaste everyone. Welcome to Intuition classes. My name is Bharat and I am here to teach you English grammar in a very unique and easy way. Today's topic is very important. It is about framing a basic statement in English. Please watch my previous video on pronouns and helping verb for better understanding of this topic. Please look at the whiteboard on the screen very carefully to have an idea why this method is most unique and easiest of all the methods that you have learned till now. Framing a basic assertive sentence in English is quite easy. Assertive sentences are also known as declarative sentences or statements, and they are always ended with a full stop. So, to make a statement in English, we first take a subject, then we put a verb, and finally an object with it. Finally, we come to a section which will clear all your doubts related to framing an English statement once for and all. The basic idea behind this method is that first we choose a noun or a pronoun from the list, then we choose a verb, that is a helping verb from the list, and finally add an object at the end. Coming back to our whiteboard, we will start with framing a first person present indefinite statement. First person means I or we, where I is singular and we is plural. From our previous videos, we know that helping verb for present indefinite is does for singular and do for plural. But as we know, I and we both take do or plural form of the verb. So if we want to make an affirmative sentence, we can write I write a letter, where I is first person pronoun as a subject. Write is a plural form of the main verb, which includes do in itself, and a letter is an object which we add at the end of the sentence to make our sentence complete and meaningful. If we want to convert the above sentence into negative, we can say I do not write a letter. Similarly, with the first person plural, the example becomes we write a letter, and its negative becomes we do not write a letter. So you can clearly see in present indefinite, when we make a negative sentence, the helping verb do or does comes in front, and when we are framing an affirmative sentence, do or does is hidden in the main verb. Moving to our next section, we have second person present indefinite statements. As we know, you is the second person pronoun, and we use do as a helping verb or first form of the main verb. Remember that you is always followed by a plural form of the main verb. So if we want to make an assertive sentence, we can say you write a letter. And in negative sentence, we can say you do not write a letter. Next, we have third person present indefinite statements. As we know, third person pronouns are he, she, it, Ram, and any singular form of the noun, and they or any plural form of the noun. We use does or singular form of the main verb with the singular pronouns, and do or plural form of the main verb with the plural pronouns. Affirmative statement example, he writes a letter. Negative statement example, he does not write a letter. See the whiteboard and understand this, that singular helping verb in present indefinite is does. That means a do with an es at the end. So all the verbs which have s or es at the end are considered singular first form of the verbs. Now, while making a negative sentence, when using a singular pronoun, does comes in front, and we use the main verb form without s or es. For example, he does not write an article. Now you can go through the examples yourself and see the difference clearly. She writes a letter. She does not write a letter. Ram writes a letter. Ram does not write a letter. In plural, they write a letter, and in negative, they do not write a letter. Some more examples for better understanding can be: cat likes milk. Cat does not like milk. In plural, cats like milk, or cats do not like milk. Kindly show your support by liking, sharing and commenting. Do not forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. Thank you and have a nice day.